What's good, YouTube? DM Gaming here, guys, and we are back for another Dragon Ball Z Kakarot video where I have some new information from the V-Jump scans courtesy of DBS Hype. Shout out to Mohammed on Twitter for sending me this information, guys. If you want the most up-to-date Kakarot information and the greatest discussions on Kakarot in the world, please subscribe to the YouTube channel now by hitting the subscribe button and turning on all notifications so you don't miss anything. It's 4 a.m. where I'm at right now, guys. Time stands still for no man. So, just gonna be going over the V-Jump scan, guys. This came out from DBS Hype this morning, really early, probably about 12:40 a.m. I didn't get it till like 4, but whatever. Nothing big as far as information on this V-Jump scan. We see the scan of Bardock. We get to see his team here with, let me see here. It doesn't say, it says support. So I'm not, it says something along the lines of support team. So I'm not thinking that we will get to actually play with them as playable characters. But that isn't 100% revealed yet. Only reason I'm saying at this point that it looks like they're support characters is because it literally says here, support team. So you have Tora here. You have Fasha, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, guys, don't be that person. You have Borgos and Shugesh. All right. Really cool thing that you have here is it's showing off some of their special attacks. Now, you look at these attacks and you think, wow, that looks like a playable character support attack. But in actuality, it's not. Let me try to zoom in here if I can. Try to get a bigger image of this. Well, I can't. That's about as close as I could zoom in. So what you're seeing, guys, is in the background, okay? If you look in the background of this image, there's a bunch of enemies standing around. Kind of think of the longer lines of Hordes mode in the second DLC with Frieza. That's what you're seeing here in the background. There's a bunch of enemies standing around, okay? And these are just basically saying the type of attacks. This is Fasha's attack right here. And this is, it doesn't identify whose attack this is, but you see him here firing a pretty big beam. Now, I know you're going to say, well, support characters don't really have, support characters have the same size beams as everyone else. And you know the DLC is going to show it at a different angle than what the game shows it in order to be able to show it off. Now, with them putting so much emphasis on their attacks, it would make you think that they could be playable characters, but I don't think that they're playable characters. I think that they are indeed going to be support characters. Now, here's the strange part. You're giving 4 of them. We already know that you can only carry 2 support characters with you at a time. So is it possible that the game will allow you to have more support characters in this DLC? Or are they always going to be available to fight with you? Or are they going to be playable? Who knows? But right now, this does say right here, it does say their support team. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. You see Bardock here with his special moves, you know, Spirit Breaker Cannon and things like that. Like I said, not much going on here as far as information about the DLC. This slide, this screen is really just showing off, it's just showing off the special attacks for Bardock. There's no other information in here about the DLC, about a release date, about any transformations or anything to that effect. Now, one thing I do want you to notice, though, is in this image here, Bardock has a scouter on. However, and he has it on here as well, but here he doesn't have a scouter. So at some point, Bardock loses his scouter. You see his team has scouters on as well. So guys, I'm still super interested in this. I'm really, really interested to see what direction that they go with this DLC. If they're going to be support characters in the DLC, or if these guys are going to be, if everybody's going to be more or less a playable character. Just says up here, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, 4th DLC, latest information. It says analyze your strength, which is interesting. Okay, DBZ Kakarot's new in the latest DLC reveals Bardock's skills. Okay, so like I said, it's just showing off his skills. Latest DLC featuring Bardock as the main character. Okay, so Bardock is indeed, the main character. That's what it's saying right there. Right here, the whole world of Bardock, or DBZ, and with the latest DLC, you can experience close to the techniques used in battle. So, like I said, it's just talking about the techniques. Follow-up report. Check out the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Bardock, along with Fate. This is his final spirit cannon here. This one here is just describing the technique here. He's charging it up here. He fires it here. Keep your spirits up. Release at once. That's basically what that's saying there. It's very intense. That's what that's saying. This is his attack called Rebellion Rush, which he attacks. He charges his fist and he attacks with a bunch of punches. Okay. It says it's Bardock's special move that closes in on the enemy and delivers a powerful finish with consecutive punches. All right. This one is actually Toma's attack right here. One of Toma's tricks is fire explosive spirit bullets. I'll do it for you, he says. And I can't really make out anything in the background on that one, but like I said, on Fasha's here, there are a bunch of enemies around. It looks just like, you'll see when the HD images come out, it looks just like Hordes battles. So I'm wondering if they're going to carry that over from the Frieza DLC, because guys, you're literally taking on a whole planet. Now I'm interested to see how they go about doing it. I like that it's actually nighttime here. Like, it's it's not sunny outside. And this also looks like a different location as well. So be mindful of those things because they are there. All right. And then, like I said here, it just says friends of the Bardock team also support the battle. So like I said, that's why I feel like they are going to be support characters instead of playable characters. But they're going to have some unique and special attacks. So, guys, I'm excited. There's no news for Dragon Ball Z Super Manga. There's no news or anything in the V-Jump about the free update, which I was actually surprised about that. I wonder if there will be anything. I'm going to get it with DBS Hype and see if there was anything about the free update. I don't think there was, because there was a ton of, let's actually go see. There's a ton of V-Jump stuff, and it all had to do with all the Dragon Ball, several things covered in Dragon Ball. Of course, you got the Breakers page. You can get the Raiders powers in that now. I still haven't got Dragon Ball The Breakers. I may get it this week. This is just not my cup of tea as far as Dragon Ball games. And I know I say that I would support it anyway, so I probably will end up getting it as it's not very expensive. Also in the V-Jump, you have Super Dragon Ball Heroes. You also have Dokkan Battle getting Gamma 1 and 2. And then also Legends getting some stuff. And then, of course, the Xenoverse 2 getting Gamma 1 and 2 and Ultimate Gohan, which we know he goes Beast later. It's going to be a later release on that. And then lastly, Kakarot. So, guys, let me know what y'all think about the information down in the description box below. I will be getting the HD scans, and probably will be posting that to Twitter or to the community page. So definitely subscribe to the channel. I'm not looking to do another breakdown video of the HD scans unless there's something that I see in the images that's worth talking about. But as far as what I've seen here, that's pretty much what you're going to see. So, like I said, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below. Till next time, y'all, thanks for watching. Peace.